I want you to get one thing straight as you watch this video. Don't believe anything you see in a music video. I already tried to establish this with TJ Starks' Waters, but now I want to emphasize something here. The deep state is the one in control, not the artists. Don't watch it thinking, oh, this is just, your average video, so cool, so interesting, calm, nice. No, that's exactly what they want you to think. And like we said before, you have to open your third eye. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the playlist. Today, we will be watching and analyzing a little music video, which is a remix of the song Kumama Papa. I hope I didn't butcher the name, probably did, that went viral a few years ago. Here, an artist named Kiffness collaborated with the original musicians to create a really short video, but a video that I think is really cool. The video hasn't even really started yet, and I'm already seeing the deep state's ploy. And I know some of y'all watching this aren't really woke.
How dare you?
And that's okay. You don't have to apologize. Not everybody can be like me. You might be thinking like, what is she talking about? This is just a group of people singing and then they're on the right side and then there's another guy on the left side who's remixing the song, duh. But that is exactly what they want you to think. So ask yourself, right? Why is there just a group of people in a space with some other people that are singing while there's some other people that are just sitting down and not doing anything? This place that they're in right now is not a regular house or restaurant or just a place for people to chill. Guys, this place is the deep state's headquarters. Yes, the deep state's headquarters. Now, I know you're wondering, why do you think that? Like, what is the proof? What is the evidence? As you can see, the guy who's recording the video, right? The guy on the right, who's like the main guy recording the video, he keeps trying to show us this house. He keeps trying to angle his camera to show us this house, right? This yellow house in the corner. But like, he can never get a full view of it. Every time he tries to show us the house, he has to angle the camera back to himself and the other people singing. Now, why can't he get a full view? Because that is actually the main headquarters of the deep state. Here, watch it. When he shows it to us the first time, it's yellow. But then when he shows it to us a second time, it's white. Why? Because the deep state headquarters always changes color. That's how they're able to control the minds of the people who visit the headquarters. Now, they, being the deep state, called all these people together, right, to try and use them as test subjects for their mind control device. But the people who are singing in this video didn't fall for the trick of the mind control. And now they are trying to record a music video to show us that the deep state is calling people and controlling their minds. And everybody who is sitting down and not participating in the singing is part of the mind control. I mean, what else could it mean?
Coincidence? I think not!
Now you're thinking, okay, so these people are over here in the deep state's headquarters, according to you, Kadilo. But how do you explain the other guy? He's not in no headquarters. Yes, because here's the thing. If you haven't already noticed, the video on the right is on a constant loop. Whenever they try to show another part or tries to move to another part of the video, it just cuts off and it just starts all over from the beginning. This is not anything unordinary. We already saw this when we were talking about TJ Starks' Waters. The deep state got access to the video, cut it down to what we have right now, so nobody would ever see the real video. But let me tell you a secret. You see this guy on the left named the Kiffness? He actually watched the real video, the full video. He got access to the files. But he knew that if he released the full video, the deep state would be onto him, the way they're probably already onto me. And so he decided that the best thing to do would be to drop hints in the music video so we would understand that this wasn't just no ordinary music video, but we wouldn't think that, the deep state wouldn't be suspicious of him. So he couldn't use the real full music video that he found. But if you notice his shirt, what is that on his shirt? It's a cat with an exclamation mark. Now, what does an exclamation mark mean? It means somebody is shocked, excited, surprised, or afraid. He wants you to pay attention, not to him, not to his singing, not to the people singing, but the cat, because it's in the cats that the actual message lies. See, he had to even cut off the videos of the guys who were singing on the right side to make it even less suspicious, because if they weren't trying to expose the deep state, why in the world would he have to cut them off in the first place? It's because he can't let the deep state catch onto him too much. He had to cut it out so they would think, okay, yeah, he doesn't know what they know, but he knows what they know, and he doesn't want them to know that he knows what they know, so they don't think that he knows what they know. exactly the way they don't want I to think that I know what they know, but I'm not afraid. And so I will say it, like, he didn't want them to realize that he was onto their ploys. That's why he cut them off for a split second, to take suspicion off himself. I mean, what else could actually be the reasonable explanation for why he would remove them from their own song? I must say that the lyrics of this song are really beautiful. Although you've already picked up that it's in a different language, it's in Lingala, which is a language from the Congo. The translation is there so you can read it. It's not like it's hidden. And like when you read the translation, it just makes the song that already sounds beautiful have even more meaning, because they're simply saying that God the Father adopted us to be his children in love through Jesus Christ. Despite of the sin which is in us, he, God the Father, chose in his own sovereignty, in his own will, to adopt us as children, although we didn't deserve it. There was no way for us to earn this. There was no way for us to be worthy enough. He just chose to do it. And it's just so beautiful how they keep saying it over and over again. And they're praising God for that simple fact, not because of anything else, not because of, any material thing or any physical thing or anything like that. Just the simple fact that he cared enough to adopt sinful men as his children without them having any redeemable qualities, which I believe is very important. And I think it's also important to note that the music video is not super high quality, is not super complicated. There's no storyline, there's no this, there's no that. It doesn't have to be high quality to mean something. It just has to be genuinely sincere. And what I love the most about this music video is just how sincere it is, how authentic it is. And the Kiffness, I think, also did a really, really impressive job by adding his own flair, adding his own beats and lyrics, but not taking away too much from the original song or video, but actually bringing it even more to life. That was my take on the remix featuring the Kiffness. And I hope you all enjoyed it, but I want you to remember something very important from this video. We may have just found out where the deep state's hideout is, and this is an important step in finding out their plan. And I just keep asking myself, why is it beginning with Afro gospel? Like, are they going to start with Afro gospel artists and then move on to the next? Or is it just something specifically just with Afro gospel artists? Like, I don't know what their main ploy is here, but I'm getting little pieces. Till next time, God bless you all.